Psalm 20, Trusting in the Name of the Lord for Victory. Psalm 20 is a communal prayer for the success and protection of the king as he prepares for battle. It reflects the dependence of God's people on divine help rather than human strength, and it expresses confidence that true victory comes from the Lord. While it has a clear historical setting in the life of Israel's monarchy, it also carries enduring theological meaning that points toward God's ultimate deliverance through his chosen king. The psalm opens with a series of intercessory requests. May the Lord answer you in the day of trouble. May the name of the God of Jacob defend you. The people are praying for their leader, asking for divine protection, support, and acceptance of his offerings. The language reflects a deep awareness that success in any endeavor depends first on God's favor. The source of help is not the battlefield but the sanctuary, emphasizing that true strength flows from God's presence rather than human preparation alone. The prayer continues with a desire that the king's plans be established. May he grant you according to your heart's desire, and fulfill all your purpose. This request is framed within the understanding that rightful desires are those aligned with God's will. The emphasis is not on unchecked ambition but on the success of leadership guided by righteousness. It reflects the belief that when human intention is submitted to divine authority, it becomes fruitful and effective. The response of the people shifts into confident rejoicing. We will rejoice in your salvation, and in the name of our God we will set up our banners. Victory is attributed directly to God rather than military strategy or strength. The raising of banners symbolizes public acknowledgement and celebration of divine intervention. The community's joy is rooted not in human achievement but in the recognition that God is the source of deliverance. At the heart of the psalm lies a decisive contrast. Some trust in chariots, and some in horses, but we will remember the name of the Lord our God. This statement draws a clear line between reliance on human resources and trust in divine power. Chariots and horses represent military strength, political alliances, and material security. In contrast, the name of the Lord represents his character, authority, and faithfulness. The psalm teaches that ultimate security is not found in human capability but in trust in God alone. The conclusion describes the outcome of this trust: enemies fall, while God's people stand firm. The imagery conveys a reversal of expectations. Those who rely on their own strength collapse, while those who depend on God are upheld. The final plea, save, Lord. May the King answer us when we call, reinforces ongoing dependence on divine help rather than self-sufficiency. In a broader theological understanding, the psalm also points beyond the immediate context of Israel's king to the greater reality of God's ultimate king. Earthly rulers depend on external power, but the ultimate king achieves victory through obedience, humility, and divine authority. This contrast finds its fullest expression in the one who brings salvation not through military strength but through sacrificial victory. In summary, Psalm 20 teaches that true victory is rooted in prayer, trust, and reliance on God rather than human strength. It portrays a community that looks to God for deliverance and celebrates his saving power. Ultimately, it directs attention to the enduring truth that all lasting victory belongs to God and is fully revealed through his chosen king.
Psalm 20. To the chief musician, a psalm of David. May the Lord answer you in the day of trouble. May the name of the God of Jacob defend you. May he send you help from the sanctuary and strengthen you out of Zion. May he remember all your offerings and accept your burnt sacrifice. Selah. May he grant you according to your heart's desire and fulfill all your purpose. We will rejoice in your salvation, and in the name of our God we will set up our banners. May the Lord fulfill all your petitions. Now I know that the Lord saves his anointed. He will answer him from his holy heaven with the saving strength of his right hand. Some trust in chariots and some in horses, but we will remember the name of the Lord our God. They have bowed down and fallen, but we have risen and stand upright. Save, Lord. May the King answer us when we call.